God says, I command you to open this message now. This is not a joke. This is about your money. 2 people in your family are taking everything that belongs to you. You must see this now before it's too late. If your heart is racing as you read this, it's not by accident. Something divine is trying to reach you in this moment. You may not understand everything yet, but by the time you finish hearing this, your eyes will open. I urge you not to scroll past or ignore this. If you walk away now, you may miss a turning point that could change your life forever. This is not just about finances, it's about freedom, your future, your family, your breakthrough. You've prayed for answers, and this is it. If you believe God is trying to show you something, comment, Amen. Let me speak clearly and urgently, because time is moving fast. Someone very close to you is trying to cover what they've done. They thought you would never find out, but the Spirit of God says their secrets are being exposed. What was hidden in darkness is being brought to light. They've been moving behind your back, pretending to support you, but in their hearts, they've been planning your downfall. The money that was meant to bless your life, they've taken it for themselves. They convinced others that you weren't worthy. But God says you are my child, and I have seen every injustice. I have heard your silent cries. Before we go deeper, if you feel the urgency in your spirit, like something is being revealed to you, like your eyes are starting to open, please like this video. That's all I ask, just once. And listen closely. God is not silent. He is not distant. He is not ignoring your prayers. Right now, He is pulling back the curtain and letting you see the truth. This isn't a coincidence. You didn't just stumble across this word. You were led here. Heaven is trying to get your attention. Something has been delayed in your life for too long, and now the Lord says, I am stepping in with justice. My judgment will fall, but so will my mercy on you. They took what you worked for. They made you feel small. They made you question yourself. But God says, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not weak. You are not poor. You are mine, and I am fighting for you now. Comment 1111 if you believe God is opening something powerful for you today. The money was meant to elevate your life, to lift you out of struggle, to break generational curses. But the enemy used people close to you, people you trusted. They smiled at you while stealing from you. They prayed with you while plotting against you. But the Lord says, I am not mocked. What they have sown, they will reap. And you, yes, you will receive what was taken from you, plus more. I am restoring double for your loss. This is not about greed. This is about justice. It's about what you were promised and what the enemy has tried to delay. There is a financial miracle coming that will not just restore what was stolen, but build something greater. You will be a blessing to others. You will be the one to carry wealth with wisdom, humility, and purpose. You will not fall into the traps they did. God says, my child, you need to listen very carefully now. Because if you keep ignoring the signs I am giving you, you will continue in confusion. But I am offering you clarity today. You have wondered why certain things feel blocked, why your progress has slowed, why you sense tension when you're around certain people. That's not in your head. That's discernment. That's my spirit warning you. Comment 222 if you trust God to reveal the truth. The people who are pretending to love you while secretly stealing from you cannot stop what I have ordained. I will expose them. I will remove them. I will deal with them. But I need you to stay in position. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep walking in truth. Do not let bitterness take root. Forgiveness is for your freedom, not theirs. Justice is mine, and I will repay. I see how tired you are. I see how you've tried to keep the peace. You've let things go. You've turned the other cheek. You've hoped they would change. But God says, enough. I'm stepping in now because you've honored me even when it hurt. You've kept your heart soft when you had every reason to be hard. Now I will honor you in public for what you endured in private. This money was never theirs to keep. The inheritance, the opportunity, the blessing, it was meant for you. I will not let them continue to prosper at your expense. Their laughter is turning into confusion. Their schemes are unraveling. Their alliances are breaking apart. What they built through lies will fall apart, but what I build in your life will last forever. Child, don't be afraid. I am your shield. I am your fortress. I am your provider. I am your healer. I am the God who sees what no one else sees. I am the God who knows the truth, and I am the God who restores what was stolen. Let this word sink deep into your heart. Let it strengthen you. Let it remind you of who you are. You are not the victim, you are the victor. You are not losing, you are rising. You are not alone. I am with you. I have always been. Do not look to man for validation. Do not wait for apologies. Look to me. I am your source. I will provide in ways that shock you. You won't need to chase people down for what you're owed. I will bring it to you. I will command the blessing upon your life, and no one will be able to block it. Let them talk. Let them mock. Let them whisper. But watch what I do next. I am raising you up for my glory. I am lifting you in the presence of your enemies. I am preparing a table. They will see the favor on your life, and they will not be able to deny that I was with you all along. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. God says, I am not finished with you yet. You thought it was over. You thought the damage done behind your back could not be undone. But I am the God of resurrection. I am the God who takes what is broken and breathes life back into it. What they thought they destroyed, I will rebuild with my own hands. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where I want you, on the edge of divine restoration. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what's coming. You may not see how everything will come together, but trust me when I say, I'm working behind the scenes. I am opening the books. I am revealing what was hidden. Even the things you didn't know were being kept from you, I'm uncovering them. Your name is being brought up in places you haven't even stepped into yet. Your favor is being released in rooms you've never walked through. I am setting things in motion that will shock even your enemies. Some of the very people who celebrated your setbacks will be the ones to witness your comeback. They didn't know who they were messing with when they tried to steal from you. Because you are not walking in your own power, you're walking in mine. And I don't play when it comes to my children. I defend what belongs to me. I protect what I place my hand upon. And my hand has never left you. You've questioned yourself too long. You've let the whispers of betrayal steal your confidence. You've looked in the mirror and wondered, what did I do wrong? But child, this wasn't your fault. The enemy used deception, but now I'm using truth. What was meant to curse you, I'm turning into a blessing. What was meant to stop you, I'm using to launch you. Some of you are about to receive calls that shift your financial future, unexpected deposits, legal breakthroughs, forgotten opportunities coming back around, favor in high places. I am aligning things you don't even know to ask for. But I need your heart to stay open and your trust to stay strong. Do not let anger lead your decisions right now. Stay with me, and I'll walk you right into your promise. Comment 555 if you are believing God is restoring what was stolen. I am not only exposing the ones who took from you, I am replacing them. I am surrounding you with people who carry truth, integrity, and love. I'm removing counterfeit connections. You've outgrown certain relationships and you've known it deep down. I'm confirming what your spirit has already sensed. This next season of your life cannot carry old weights. I'm pruning for your protection. Even when you didn't understand it, I was separating you. That distance you felt, that silence you noticed, that shift in certain people's behavior, it wasn't random. I was shielding you from conversations meant to hurt you. I was keeping your name away from mouths that wanted to misuse it. You didn't lose those people, you were saved from them. But I want you to know, I'm not only exposing the takers, I'm also healing your heart, because I saw how deep it cut. I saw how betrayal made you question your worth. I heard your cries in the night. I watched you pretend you were okay when you were breaking inside. And I want you to hear me now. I was with you. Every second, every moment. I never left. Comment 1212 if you believe God has never abandoned you, not even once. I'm not just fixing the money. I'm restoring your peace, your trust, your voice, your boldness. I'm giving you back what was robbed from your spirit. You're not going to just recover in your finances. You're going to be renewed in your soul. You will wake up with joy again. You will rest without fear again. You will laugh without faking it. You will walk without heaviness. You will breathe without panic. I'm not just providing, I'm healing. I'm not just defending you, I'm reviving you. And child, don't be afraid to believe again. I know hope has disappointed you before. I know doors have closed when you thought they were wide open. I know you've been let down, misled, overlooked. But that was not from me. I give good gifts. I don't tease my children. If I put something in your spirit, it's because I fully intend to bring it to life. You are stepping into a divine reversal. What they meant for evil, I'm using for your elevation. Their lies are leading to your truth. Their plots are pushing you into purpose. Their theft is unlocking your transfer. You may have lost some things, but you're about to gain what you could never imagine. They didn't just steal money, they tried to steal your future. But I've held it safely in my hand, and I'm about to release it, not a moment too soon, but exactly on time. God says, don't mistake the silence for absence. I have been here the whole time, watching, guarding, holding back what could have destroyed you. There are things I did not allow to touch you. Even when it felt like everything was falling apart, I was holding the pieces together in ways you could not see. Now, I'm getting ready to release what was always yours, but was blocked by hands that didn't belong on it. Some of you have been waiting for too long. You've stayed humble. You've walked the hard path. You've been misunderstood, left out, talked about, overlooked. But heaven has not overlooked you. I've stored up blessings for the appointed time, and now that time is drawing near. You're not waiting on a person to make a move, you're waiting on me, and I do not delay without purpose. Comment 777 if you believe your appointed time is coming. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is the hour where you must open your eyes. The people you think are standing with you may not be who they say they are. I'm not revealing this to make you bitter, but to make you wise. You can't walk into the next level with blind trust. You need discernment. You need to see through smiles and feel the weight of people's hearts. I'm showing you now who really belongs with you and who only came to take. You didn't notice it before because you were focused on surviving. You were pushing through the day, trying to keep things together, trying not to fall apart. But now that you're stepping into the season of clarity, I'm making things undeniable. You'll see signs, you'll hear things in conversations, you'll notice patterns, and I want you to trust what I show you. Don't second-guess the wisdom I give you. When I reveal, it's not for drama, it's for direction. And yes, the money matters, not because it defines you, but because it was assigned to you. You were meant to be a carrier of blessings, a kingdom builder, a provider in places where others have lacked. The resources that were stolen from you were meant to create change, not just for your life, but for generations to come. That's why the attack has been so strong. It's not just about cash, it's about legacy. It's about what you were anointed to release. They didn't see your value, but I did. They thought they could take without consequence, but I've been keeping account. I'm not limited by bank accounts or paychecks. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. I am the God who brings water from a rock, manna from the sky, gold from the fish's mouth. There is no shortage in me, and there will be no shortage in you. Comment 999 if you receive the promise of overflow and provision. I am shifting things. People you never expected to stand with you will begin to reach out. Hearts that were once closed will open in unexpected ways. But don't be fooled. This is not the time to lean on people. This is the time to lean on me. I am doing this so you will know it was me, not man, who restored you. You will not have to beg for what is already yours. What I give, no one can block. You have cried tears over what they took. You have stayed up late trying to make sense of the betrayal. But I am turning your tears into testimonies. What you lost in private, I will return in public. And when I bless you, it won't come with sorrow. It won't come with confusion. It won't be wrapped in manipulation or control. It will be clean. It will be clear. It will be mine. This is the turning point. This is the moment where everything starts to align, but you must stay close to me. This is not the time to drift. Don't fall back into old habits or familiar patterns. Don't silence the voice in your spirit just because it makes you uncomfortable. Growth requires letting go. Sometimes the things we hold on to are the very things holding us back. I know you've lost sleep. I know you've felt the weight of responsibility when no one else stepped up. I know it's been lonely, but I've been using that isolation to speak to you. I've been using the quiet to grow your roots deep. You're not going under, you're going stronger. You're not being buried, you're being planted. And the fruit that's coming from this season will feed others, not just yourself. Comment 1010 if you believe your roots have not been wasted, but prepared for growth. And now hear this, I'm not just promising restoration, I'm promising justice. The ones who tried to use your name to gain access will lose everything built on lies. The ones who sowed dishonor will be met with divine consequence, not because I'm cruel, but because I am just. I am holy. I do not turn a blind eye to evil. I reward obedience and I correct deception. So keep your heart pure. Don't lower your standards to get even. Don't match their behavior. I didn't call you to be like them. I called you to be set apart. When you walk in righteousness, you walk in power. And nothing, no scheme, no gossip, no theft can stop a child of God who is walking in alignment with heaven. There is an outpouring on the way, miracles that money can't buy, peace that confusion can't steal, strength that pain can't break. I'm filling every empty place. I'm healing every broken piece. I'm not just fixing what they took, I'm restoring what you stopped believing for. God says, I saw every moment you stayed silent when you could have fought back. I saw you hold your peace while others lied on your name. You took the high road, even when it hurt. And now I will speak for you. I will fight for you. I will show them that what they tried to take was never theirs. What they built on broken trust is already crumbling. The foundation is cracked because it was never blessed. But what I build in your life, no one can shake it. You have been through enough. The years of silent pain, the disappointments you buried so deep you stopped talking about them. The doors that should have opened but stayed shut. The relationships that drained you. The opportunities that disappeared. It all seemed so unfair. But I was writing a bigger story, one where your breakthrough could only come from my hand, so you would know without question that it was me. Comment 1515 if you still believe God has a plan even after all the pain. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. This is not just about recovery, this is about redemption. This is about watching me take what others meant to destroy you and turning it into the reason you rise. You're not just bouncing back, you're stepping forward with power, with wisdom, with authority. You won't walk into this next chapter confused or afraid. You'll walk in boldness because you'll know who walks with you. Child, you need to understand what's happening in the spirit. When they took what was yours, they didn't just steal money, they touched what I had blessed. And when someone touches what I have blessed, they don't go unnoticed. You don't have to curse them. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't even have to make it right, because I will. The money they touched was marked. It had an assignment. It was supposed to fund your purpose, to shift your family's story, to set you up to be a lender and not a borrower, a leader and not a follower, a light in dark places. That's why the attack came. The enemy was afraid of what you'd build with what was yours. But I am restoring everything that was stolen, not just replacing it, restoring it. And when I restore, I increase. You won't just get back what you lost, you'll receive more than what was taken. I'm adding interest. I'm multiplying your harvest. The season of loss is over. The season of overflow is here. Comment 1717 if you're walking into a multiplied harvest. They tried to break you so you would give up. They thought if they hit you where it hurt your trust, your finances, your family, you would back down. But you didn't. You may have cried, but you kept walking. You may have felt weak, but you stayed faithful. You may have been quiet, but your heart kept calling out to me, and I heard every word. I caught every tear. I recorded every injustice. Now I'm responding. You've waited long enough. The time is now. Things are shifting quickly. Watch for unexpected news, sudden confirmations, favor that doesn't make sense. The wealth of the wicked is being transferred. What they took is being returned. But I'm not just giving you back money. I'm giving you back confidence, strength, vision, fire. You're going to dream again. You're going to build again. You're going to rise again, and this time, no one will be able to touch what I give you. You will walk in authority. You will walk in protection. You will walk in wisdom. No more being naive. No more being manipulated by emotional games or empty promises. You will be sharper, stronger, and more secure in who you are and who you belong to. You belong to me, not the lies they spoke, not the labels they tried to put on you, not the fear they used to hold you down. You belong to the King of Kings, to the God who parted the sea, who raised the dead, who feeds the sparrows, who sets captives free. You belong to me, and I take care of what's mine. Comment, Amen, if you know you belong to God and He's fighting for you. I've carried you when you didn't know it. I've covered you when you felt exposed. I've loved you when you couldn't even love yourself. Now, I'm lifting you, and no one can stop it. The season of silence is over. The truth is rising. And so are you. Everything they did in secret will be dealt with in the open. But your response will not be vengeance. It will be victory. You will stand tall, not bitter but better, not broken but blessed. I will do the talking. I will handle the judgment. You will stay focused on your path, because what's ahead is too valuable to risk being distracted by people I already removed. Stay ready, stay faithful, stay grateful, because you're not just about to receive money, you're about to receive justice. You're not just about to receive resources, you're about to walk in purpose. You're not just about to be seen, you're about to shine with glory that can only come from me. God says, your life is not over because of what they took. They thought stealing from you would stop your story. They believed if they blocked the money, they could block your future. But child, they forgot one thing. Your future does not depend on what's in their hands. It depends on what's in mine. And I hold all things. I own it all. I give and I take away. And I have never taken anything from you without planning to return something greater. Your waiting was not in vain. You didn't cry for nothing. You didn't lose sleep just to suffer. I saw every moment you carried pain in silence. I saw the burden you bore when no one else saw the weight on your heart. And I say to you now, I am stepping in. I am releasing what was held back. I am breaking the hands of those who clung to what was never theirs. This is your release, your shift, your deliverance. Comment 1111 if you believe your release has already started. This isn't just a season, it's a shift, a complete turning. What once worked against you will now work for you. Where there was loss, there will now be gain. Where there was betrayal, there will now be loyalty. Where there was confusion, there will now be clarity. Because I don't just repair broken things, I make all things new. They thought you were weak. They thought they could get away with it because you were quiet, because you were kind. But kindness is not weakness. Mercy is not foolishness. Your silence was not fear, it was strength. You were waiting on me. You were trusting that I would make it right. And now, I am. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be people who pretend they always supported you. People who try to come back into your life when they see what I do next. Be wise, be discerning. You can forgive and still create distance. You can walk in love and still walk away. Not everyone deserves access to the blessing that's coming, because what I'm doing in your life next is too big for small minds, too sacred for gossip, too powerful to be shared with those who once betrayed you. I am placing you in rooms where your name has already been spoken in honor. I am positioning you for opportunities you didn't ask for. I am opening doors that don't require you to knock. I will make a way where there was no way. Comment 222. If you trust God is opening doors no man can shut. The very people who tried to bury your name are about to see it lifted. The very people who counted you out are about to watch you rise. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, not to shame them, but to show them who you truly are. Because when I bless you, I do it openly. I reward faithfulness, not noise, obedience, not manipulation. You didn't chase attention. You didn't beg for recognition. You stayed in the background, even when your heart was breaking. But I saw it. I honored it. And now the time has come to bring you forward. This is personal. Not just a financial shift, not just a material one. This is personal between you and me. I'm restoring your confidence. I'm reigniting your passion. I'm calling you back into boldness, back into joy, back into faith. You lost your voice for a while. You lost your fire, but I'm breathing on the embers again. I'm stirring the flame, and no one can put it out this time. Some of the things you thought were lost forever are still alive in my hands. Dreams you buried, visions you gave up on, prayers you stopped praying. I didn't forget them. I held them for you until you were ready again. And now I say, pick them up, believe again, try again, because now is the time. Comment 333 if you're ready to believe again and pick up what God preserved for you. Let me remind you, you are chosen, not by chance, not by man, but by me. Before you were formed, I had already written your name into purpose. You were marked for something greater, and no betrayal, no loss, no theft can remove what I have ordained for your life. They tried to touch the money, but they couldn't touch the anointing. They touched your name, but not your calling. They touched what was in your hand, but not what's in your heart. And what's in your heart, what I placed in you, will lead you into more than you can ask or imagine. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you were willing, because your heart still wanted to do what was right, even when wrong was done to you. I saw the moments you wanted to quit but didn't, the moments you wanted to retaliate but chose peace instead. That is what I honor. That is what I reward. So walk tall. You are not coming out of this barely surviving. You are coming out of this with increase, with peace, with protection. I will not only return what was taken, I will protect what is next. Your blessing will be guarded. Your mind will be covered. Your finances will flow without manipulation or fear. God says, I've watched long enough. Now I am acting. What they touched was sacred. What they tried to take came with a price, and now that price is due. You thought you were the one losing, but they were the ones digging a pit for themselves. You are not the one in danger. They are. Because I defend my own, and when someone puts their hands on what I've ordained, they invite consequences they are not ready for. I want you to hear this with your whole heart. I am not a man that I should lie. If I said I would bless you, I will. If I said I would protect you, I will. If I said restoration is coming, then it is already on the way. The enemy has delayed, but he has not destroyed. He has distracted, but he has not denied you. Your name still carries purpose. Your life still carries promise. Comment 1212 if you still believe God is faithful to complete what He started. You don't need to explain yourself to those who don't see your value. Stop defending your worth to people who chose to misunderstand you. Stop wasting your energy trying to convince others of who you are. Let your fruit speak. Let your peace speak. Let my hand on your life speak. The ones who matter will see it. The rest were never meant to walk with you anyway. I am pulling you out of spaces where your voice was silenced, where your joy was drained, where your value was questioned. You were not created to be tolerated. You were created to shine. And I'm about to place you where your light can't be hidden. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more walking on eggshells. No more apologizing for your favor. You've learned through pain. You've grown through loss. You've matured through betrayal. And now you're ready. Not perfect, but prepared. Not flawless, but faithful. And I can do more with your faithfulness than they ever could with their deception. What took them years to steal, I can return in a moment. Comment, Amen, if you believe God can restore years in seconds. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. They were strategic in their lies, calculated in their silence. They smiled in your face while discussing ways to keep you out. But God says, I was in every room where your name was mentioned. I heard every conversation you didn't hear. I saw every plan formed behind your back, and I have shut it all down. What they planned will not prosper. What they built on your name will not last. You have been tested, and you didn't fail. You were stretched, and you didn't break. You were shaken, but your foundation held. Now I am rewarding your endurance. This blessing is not random. It's connected to your faith. You kept going when it didn't make sense. You trusted when everything was falling apart. And now I'm bringing the harvest. This is not the end. This is the shift. This is where the story changes. You're about to see me move in ways you've only read about. You're about to witness miracles that money cannot buy. I am bringing clarity to every place that felt confusing. I am answering questions that haunted you. I am healing wounds you've carried for years. The heaviness is lifting, the fog is clearing, and your spirit is being restored. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in divine clarity and strength. And I know this might feel unfamiliar. After loss, it's hard to receive again. After betrayal, it's hard to trust again. But I am not asking you to trust people, I'm asking you to trust me. I will teach you how to discern, how to build again without fear, how to walk again without hesitation, how to love again without losing yourself. You are not behind, you're being positioned. I am not late. I am always on time. The delay was for your development. The waiting made you stronger. The silence made you listen. The betrayal taught you who to trust. Nothing has been wasted, not even the pain. And I want you to hear me now. I still choose you. After everything, after the tears, after the questions, after the doubts, I still choose you. I still call you. I still bless you. I still believe in you. This world may not have seen your value, but heaven has never stopped watching over you. There's a breakthrough coming that will make sense of the storm. A release so divine that it will heal what years of striving couldn't. The kind of favor that puts an end to struggle, that brings sudden peace where there used to be chaos. That settles your spirit where there used to be confusion. This isn't the kind of breakthrough you earn, it's the kind you receive. Just stay in alignment. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands lifted. Because I'm pouring something out that only the faithful will catch. God says, I have seen how they tried to twist things. They made it look like you were the problem. They wore smiles while making moves in secret. They looked holy on the outside while robbing you on the inside. But I am not a God who is fooled by appearances. I see the heart. I weigh every motive. I examine what's done in silence, and I bring justice in full. This is not the time to shrink back. This is not the time to let fear hold you. I have walked with you through every fire, every valley, every unanswered prayer. You are not standing where you are today by accident. You are standing because I held you together. When the money was taken, when the trust was broken, when the people you loved let you down. Even when you lost everything you thought was secure, I was still your security. Comment, Amen, if you believe God never stopped holding you. Let me speak to your soul now. You don't have to live suspicious. You don't have to live afraid. You don't have to be scared of who's against you, because I am for you. I am the God of truth. I am the God of judgment and justice. I repay, I restore, I remember. Nothing done to you is forgotten in my eyes. I saw it all, and now I am doing something about it. You will not walk into this next season still bound by the pain of what they took. I'm breaking the grip of loss. I'm breaking the lies that told you you'd never recover. I'm silencing the voice that said, it's too late. No, it's not too late. It's right on time. I'm bringing back what was stolen. I'm restoring what was stripped, and I'm multiplying what was left. They thought if they could drain your money, they could drain your spirit, but your spirit is still alive, still burning, still chosen, still called. You don't need their permission to walk in the blessing. You only need my word, and I've already spoken it now. I'm performing it. Comment 999 if you believe your blessing cannot be blocked. I have given you a voice for this hour. You've been quiet for too long, thinking maybe it's safer to just let things go. But I didn't give you survival to keep you silent. I brought you through the darkness so you could speak light. I brought you through the betrayal so you could carry truth. I allowed the shaking so that when you stand again, you'll know it's only because of me. The ones who stole from you were never the source. They were only a channel, and I can open new ones anytime I want. I don't need their agreement to bless you. I don't need their approval to elevate you. I can take you from forgotten to favored in a moment, and that moment is closer than you think. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've been faithful with little. You've held on when it felt like there was nothing left. You've praised me even with a heavy heart, and that kind of faith does not go unnoticed. I'm not just blessing your hands, I'm blessing your heart, healing what others ignored, mending what others damaged. They didn't just steal money. They broke trust. They twisted truth. They sowed division, but I am healing every area they touched. Your relationships, your reputation, your rest, your peace, your purpose. Nothing will remain broken after I finish what I've started. Comment 1010 if you trust God to heal the deepest parts of your life. I am even dealing with things you don't know about yet, secrets hidden deep, things they thought would never come out. But I bring all things into the light, and I am bringing protection to your name. I am covering you. Even in the presence of liars, you will remain untouched. Even in the face of attack, you will remain steady. You are stepping into the promise now, but don't expect it to look how it used to. I'm doing a new thing. I'm sending provision through new people, new paths, new places. Let go of what you thought it would look like. I'm not rebuilding the old, I'm replacing it with better. And yes, the enemy will try one last time to distract you. Right before the breakthrough, the battle gets loud. Don't let the noise pull you away from the promise. Don't start doubting now. You've come too far. You've waited too long. Keep your eyes on me and not on them. The very ones who thought they won are about to watch you walk into more than they ever imagined. God says, your name is being cleared, your hands are being blessed, and your future is being secured by me, not by people, not by systems, not by effort alone, but by my hand. What was done to harm you is now working for your good. I told you no weapon formed against you would prosper. That wasn't just a promise to comfort you, it was a declaration over your destiny. You may not see all the pieces yet, but I do. I see what's ahead, and it's greater than what was behind. I see what you've been fighting in silence, the nights where you couldn't even find the words to pray. The times you kept showing up while carrying pain. I saw every step, and I never stopped preparing what's next. Because you didn't give up, I didn't hold back. What's coming isn't just a response, it's a reward. Comment 333 if you still believe God has more ahead than anything you lost. They thought they could delay your purpose by stealing what was yours, but they underestimated the power of what I placed in you. Because what's in you is stronger than what they took, and now I'm awakening the full measure of it. You will move in wisdom like never before. You will carry discernment like never before. You will no longer doubt your worth because of what they did. I'm rewriting the story with my truth, and you will walk boldly in it. I know it hurt. I know the betrayal came from where you least expected, and you've asked me, God, why would you let them get so close? But child, I didn't let them close to break you. I allowed it because I knew what I would build in you through the pain. I knew what kind of power would rise from your heart when everything around you fell apart. And now, you're not just surviving, you're rising. Don't waste time explaining yourself anymore. Don't try to correct every false version of your story. I am your defender, and I'm doing it better than you ever could. Watch as I bring the truth to the surface without you lifting a finger. Your only job now is to stay focused. Keep your spirit clean. Keep your heart pure. What I'm doing requires your attention, not your reaction. Comment 1111 if you're choosing peace over revenge and purpose over distraction. The money is only a part of it. What's bigger is the inheritance I've been storing up for you. Generational blessing, legacy, spiritual authority, wisdom beyond your years, connections that carry my favor. These things don't just come with a paycheck, they come with purpose. And because the enemy tried to steal what was meant for good, I'm adding more than what was taken. You won't just recover, you will overflow. You've been in survival mode long enough, living careful, calculating every step, watching your back, feeling tension where there should have been peace. That season is ending. I'm bringing rest to your spirit, peace to your home, clarity to your path. The striving ends when my hand takes over. You won't have to force anything. You won't have to beg for open doors. I open them myself. And yes, I know you've been patient, but now comes the part you've been waiting for. What was rightfully yours is returning. What was tied up is being released. What was unfairly taken is now being multiplied. I told you I would supply all your needs. I told you I would restore the years the locusts ate. And I do not speak in empty promises. My word is returning fulfilled. Comment 777. If you believe every promise spoken over your life is still alive, the ones who watched you struggle in silence will soon witness your peace in the open. Not because you boast, but because I bless. I bless those who stay faithful. I raise up those who stay humble. You passed the test they didn't even know you were in. You endured the fire without losing your worship. You stayed when it would have been easier to walk away. And now I'm honoring what you planted with tears. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You will reap with joy, and this joy won't be temporary. It won't depend on who stays or who goes. It won't be connected to a person or a platform. It will come from knowing deep in your soul that I kept you, I restored you, and I established you.